Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know y'all been waiting on me. It's your girl Magic Mermaid, and we about to get into the Leo November 2022 tarot reading for all my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Before I get started, you guys, please make sure you follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid. Follow me on Twitter at Magic Mermaid 777. If you want to book a personal or leave me a tip, that information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're returning, thank you. If you are new, welcome, and I hope you're here to stay. Okay, so aside from all of those good cookies and crumbs, we're gonna get right into the reading. We're gonna see what you guys have going on for the month of November. Okay, so and happy full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. Okay, you know we love to see it. What's going on with Leo in the month of November? Leo in the month of November. Okay, so we have Seven of Wands. Okay, so Leo, there could be some defensive energy here. There could be something that you're trying to protect coming into the month of November. Something, maybe it's a spot or a position that you're trying to protect. For some of you, I'm feeling like there's a relationship, there's a person, like I feel like this person is like giving you a fight, whereas maybe they're acting like they're gonna go elsewhere. Yep, I was on point. I feel like there was somebody like that maybe you're in a relationship, situationship, whatever, intimate thing with, and they're trying to act like they're gonna leave, or either like they're cheating or something like that, or they're being, you know, sneaky or something like that. And I just feel like you are kind of like securing your position a little bit, Leo. You're kind of like, for some of you, this is not for everybody, but you're kind of like, you're not going nowhere. Like, I put all this work into this situation and you think you're going to just, it's giving like Beyonce Ring the Alarm. Like this is giving Ring the Alarm. I've been through this too long, but I'll be damned if I see another chick on your arm. And you know, your second card was Three of Swords. So some of you do have a broken heart. Some of you are feeling like a little bit betrayed by someone coming into the month of November. So I feel like you could just be very defensive right now. So you could be a little bit triggered is what I'm also feeling. You could be triggered. You know, you could be easily triggered right now just because maybe you did have something that broke your heart or hurt your feelings, and so you're feeling defensive, you know, whenever a situation is brought up, or when somebody talks to you a certain way, or when somebody treats you a type of way. I do feel like for a lot of y'all, it's like, it's a little bit of gaslighting. It's giving me gaslighting too. It's like, you know, this person's trying to be like, oh, well, why are you so triggered? Why are you so defensive? And it's like, Leo, you're not triggered and defensive for no reason. Like, you've been through a situation with this situation that has caused you to become triggered, that has caused you to become defensive. It's not out of nowhere. It's not your insecurities, Leo, whether this person might try to be like, oh, you're being insecure, or, you know, you're just trying to start a problem with me or something like that. It's not that. It's like something has happened where you're being like this, okay? And maybe, Leo, you just haven't found the correct way or the right way to communicate your feelings or your pain or your heartbreak towards the situation. And so that could be the cause of the triggers. But it's like, okay, we have the Justice card. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo person. I said Leo. I meant Libra. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo person, but some of you could be dealing with a Libra person. But this is justice, this is fairness, this is the truth. And it's like, I feel like the truth is coming out this month in November about a situation where you didn't know what was going on, and somehow, some way, you're really getting to the truth. Maybe you went through somebody's phone. Maybe you seen a text message or an Instagram message pop up or something, or a friend or a mutual person kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Exposed. That's not the word I was looking for, but a person like exposed some information, not purposely but by accident, about this situation, and you got to the truth of a matter, and that's where the heartbreak energy was coming from. But it's something where, Leo, I feel like you already knew before you got to the truth this month. You already had a feeling, you already had an inkling, your intuition was already telling you that something was going on or something had happened in the past, and now you're finding out that it's the truth. Okay, you got Temperance, so some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius person, or it could be a Sagittarius person that's exposing this information. But also, it's telling me that you knowing this truth restores balance back to the situation, because, you know, Justice and Temperance can both be about balance. So you figuring this out or finding this out, it may not even be any information that you find out. It could be like an epiphany that you have. It could be like you just come into a certain realization, or your perspective changes on a situation, and now you see things for what they really are. Okay, and you guys have to make this, you know, pertain to your situation how it does. This could be work, your health, family, or in a romantic situation. But so ultimately, this does bring balance back to the situation, like you knowing the truth. It's like, honestly, all you needed to know was the truth, because I feel like whatever was going on, these people or this person was lying about it. They were just like not telling the truth, when I feel like, Leo, you were more so like, you could just tell me the truth, like, so I can act accordingly, or I can make a decision for myself. But I feel like they were trying to manipulate you, they were trying to control you, and so they were trying to hide the truth of the matter of what was really going on. And, you know, now that you have the facts, now you're feeling like back to yourself. Your energy is feeling back centered, because you're like, oh, okay, I know what to do now. Oh, I know how to treat you now, or whatever the case may be. I know how to treat the situation now. And then you have Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be deciding that this person doesn't deserve your attention, or this situation doesn't deserve your attention, your love, or, you know, your devotion, your commitment, or anything like that. And but I feel like for others of you, somehow the truth comes in and it helps you to figure out on what level to collaborate with this person. You got Three of Pentacles, which is about collaboration, teamwork, like coming into a team setting to make something happen. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, it could be like you did something in the past and this person did something in the more recent past, and yes, it breaks your heart, but also you're kind of looking at it like, well, I did my dirt, now this person did their dirt, so now we're even, and now we're on a level playing field. So maybe that was the realization that you needed to kind of check yourself. Okay, but there is some collaboration here. So some of you could be getting a promotion, you could be moving on to the next phase of your career. Maybe something is coming together in your career where someone wants to partner up with you, or, you know, maybe someone's doing promo for you. Maybe you got a sponsor for something, and so that energy is present of coming together, and then you get an offer. Knight of Cups. So whether this be in work, love, or some other situation, there is an offer being made here by the end of the month. You're being offered something, okay? Whether it's love, or it's money, or it's partnership in business, or, you know. So let's go ahead and clarify these. Clarifier for the Seven of Wands. Okay, we got the Nine of Swords. Yes. Okay, so just being mentally like drained, like something has been mentally draining you that was causing you to be triggered, is causing you to be triggered this month. Well, coming into the month. Clarifier for the Three of Swords. It's like really like you're like, no, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to figure it out. Like, I'm going to figure out what's happening, because It's just like, you're not about to play with me. It's that type of energy. Clarifier for the Three of Swords. Okay. And so you got Four of Cups. So I feel like there's a matter that comes to the surface that needs to be addressed, whereas before you were willing to just sweep this stuff under the rug and like just smooth it over, not get to the real details or the real root of everything that was going on. But now you're starting to really feel it this month, and you're like, okay, this can no longer be ignored. Like, this has to be paid attention to. Clarifier for the Justice card. Clarifier for the Justice card. Okay. And then you have Ten of Cups. So I feel like this is somebody who broke your heart in the past, and like maybe this month in November you guys talked through those issues. You broke their heart or they broke your heart. You guys talk through these issues, you get to the bottom of it, you get to the root of what's the real issues, and you find your way back to happiness. Okay, I do feel like you guys are able to sort it out. You guys are able to work it out. You guys are able to talk through it and really get your point of view across. Clarifier for Temperance. Because Ten of Cups is all about domestic, like happiness, joy, fulfillment. So this could be matters of the home where, you know, maybe somebody did something to betray you in your household in the past, and then you find out the truth, and then you guys talk it out, and maybe a person repays their debt, and then everything's all good now. Clarifier for Temperance. Yes. Okay. And so balance being restored. Nine of Pentacles. This is like luxury and pleasure. So the luxury and the pleasure and the feeling of the situation is being restored to where, you know, you're not feeling those deep emotional feelings that you would perceive as negative. The situation balances itself back out to where you feel good again in the situation. And also, you don't feel like codependent of the situation. You feel very independent. Like, if it works, then great, and if it doesn't, then great. Like, it's like the art of detachment. You got Seven of Swords. So for some of you, you don't want to deal with that person no more. And another situation comes in that restores your happiness. Okay, and then also you feel very independent. So you could be taking your business elsewhere with the Seven of Swords, because this is clarifying the Three of Pentacles. So you could be choosing, like, I'm going to take my business over here instead, whether that be in work or whatever. Like I said, maybe you're going to live somewhere else where you're like, I'm not living here no more because that's a mess and I'm not going to continue to deal with that. You could be like, I'm going to be in this relationship instead. I'm going to commit to this person instead. Or you could be at a job like, I'm not committing my energy to this workspace no more. Like, I'm really going to be focused elsewhere. Okay? Clarifier for the Knight of Cups. And then you have the Two of Swords. So maybe before, where you, like, it was hard for you to make a decision, like you couldn't choose between two options or something like that, or two pathways. You know, it was really hard. You were trying to just like wait it out and see like maybe where you get the most reciprocity from, or which situation works out better. Then you get an offer, or you make an offer in the other direction that is not this situation that just occurred in November. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the advice for Leos in the month of November. I feel like that was a good reading. It was like really clear. It was really clear. So I feel like you guys are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So what is the advice for Leo? I definitely feel like a lot of y'all have Libra around you, because I was about to say Libra just now. What is the advice for Leo in the month of November? Hold on. What is the advice for Leo in the month of November? Six of Pentacles. This is reciprocal energy. This is equal give and take. Sometimes that's a relationship card, but also that's like usually it can mean a financial situation, like say when two people are paying rent, like, you know, to maintain a household, and it's equal. It's like we're both given to the situation, and it doesn't have to be rent. Like maybe one person is like really taking care of the household and the other person is paying all the bills. Those are just examples. I'm not saying that that's your situation. Advice for Leo in the month of November. And we got two cards. We got the Page of Wands with the King of Wands. So there is a graduation energy here of like Page of Wands is really like a little bit immature with what they're taking serious as far as their passion. And King of Wands, he's all the way there. Like this is his lifestyle. Like he's committed to this. So maybe... yeah, I feel like maybe where you were just playing the field a little bit in a situation, now you're going to really take initiative. Well, this is what it's telling you to do. Okay, because this is your advice. It's like you were playing the field before, and now you should start to take this situation more seriously. Clarifier for the Six of Pentacles. Whatever situation is giving to you, that's the situation that you need to give back to. Like... don't chase somebody because they look good or they got money. Like, is they giving that money to you? Yeah, they look good, but do they make you feel good? Like, are they honoring you as a person? If not, then you need to take your business elsewhere. You need to go talk to the person that maybe is the underdog, or the person that you never would have suspected that you would be with, but guess what? They treat you right. Okay, you got Four of Pentacles, so stability. So I feel like someone is giving you stability. The advice is, Leo, to give stability to that person as well. Show them that they can expect the same thing that they're giving to you. Clarifier for the Page of Wands. You got a repeating card, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. There's a lot of fire energy here. So Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So, because Temperance is the balance in the situation. Again, with the Six of Pentacles. Because Six of Pentacles is about balance as well. So it's saying like, be passionate about, like, I feel like really take seriously what brings you balance and what brings you harmony in your life. Like really, like, explore that. Like, that's what you need to be exploring. That's what you need to be passionate about. Clarifier for the King of Wands. That's where you need to place your passion and your energy. Okay. And the Seven of Cups, clarifying the King of Wands. King of Wands is also an entrepreneur card. Seven of Cups can be about your dreams. So I feel like it's saying go after your dreams. So this ends up being like a kind of a career reading, or like business, entrepreneurship. It ends up turning out to be that way. And it's saying like maybe your relationships are a reflection of your career. I mean, it is, but maybe it's super showing up in the month of November, and Spirit wants you to pay attention to that, of like, just even like look at your relationships and look at your career and look at how in the past you've been placing your energy where it's not being reciprocated, where you don't feel your best. Like, use your feelings, use your inner compass as an indicator of like where you should be placing your energy. No matter what, like how logically on a piece of paper it might not look like that's where you will get the result that you want, but that is where you will get the result that you want. Is like you have to follow your passions. So this month, Spirit is telling you to follow your passions, Leo. You know, really start to focus in on what you're passionate about and what feels good to you, what energizes you, what gives you confidence, what makes you feel creative, what makes you feel like soulful and filled. Okay, can we get 3 final messages for Leo? What are the 3 final messages for Leo? 3 final messages for Leo. These cards love to give me a hard time. Okay, you got passion. I just said that like 500 times. Rise passion, rise up high, and flame my purpose, reach the sky. Be very focused on your passions this month, Leo, because that's where you're going to get the most energy from. So maybe if things don't work out in other spaces, you know you can count on your passion to bring you joy and to re-energize you and just, you know, activate you and make you feel good. You know, that's where you need to focus this month, is on your passions. Okay? Focus on your dreams, on your passions, okay? Your final 2 cards, you got grace. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. And I feel like it's saying, like, whatever you're creating this month, you know, give it grace. Give it time to really manifest and unfold and just be what it is, because it's coming. It's just like you have to be gentle. Be gentle with your dreams. Be gentle with your passions. Like how you would self-care and nurture yourself. Like nurture your dreams the same way as if it was a being. Because it honestly is a being in itself. It's a creation. It's a manifestation. So, and then you have healing. Candle flame, burn this hour. Brings to me your healing power. So this is where you focus, because this is what's going to help you heal. Whatever blockages you've had in the past, you focusing on your passion is going to help you release those blockages and open your energy back up and get back balanced and just back into alignment and heal. Whatever was going on is going to help you to let that stuff go this month, okay? So that's your reading. I hope that this helps, Leo. Check the links down below in the description box, and I will see you guys next month.